Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Brace yourselves in advance. It's going to be a nasty bloodbath today. Let's go over the future's already down. It's already looking... It's not looking pleasant just overall. It's not any... I mean, it is some specific stocks, but it's just looking to be an unpleasant day for a lot of people with a lot of different portfolios. So brace yourself in advance. You won't be the only one. If you're not down today... Congratulations. Let's go over some of the predictions that I made yesterday, which I was wrong about. Well, some of them were right, some of them were wrong. Some of the stuff I was wrong about, I was not expecting would actually happen and why. So disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. This is the whole disclaimer. Please read the disclaimer so that you don't yell at me later and be like, you told me to do all these things. I'm like, I didn't tell you to do anything. I said, here's some food for thought. Here's some information for you. So, first off, GameStop. I predicted GameStop was going to spike at the beginning and then start trailing. Well, I said it was most likely going to start trailing slowly downward. We'd see a sell-off by the people that were waiting for the spike, and then they were looking for time to exit out because they couldn't handle the stress, right? So we did actually see, let's take a look at it. We actually saw, what is it over here? It did a little sell-off, and then it spiked again, and then it actually held, which is actually really, if you are at GameStop, that's actually pretty good, because that's not just like, oh, people were waiting to get out. It's like, there were some people waiting to get out, but a lot of people were like, hold on. Keith Gill is buying $2 million more. I don't want to sell my shares now. I've decided against it. I don't want to sell my shares. I changed my mind, guys. So yeah, that's good for anyone that's holding GameStop. Games. You know how many people in mainstream media have said GameStop? So many over the course of this whole thing. So, actually good. I predicted that it was going to go up, which of course, I mean, like anyone could have predicted, like, okay, there's someone that was like spearheading the thing that said he still liked the stock during the hearing, and then he comes out and he buys $2 million more worth of stock. Of course, it's logical that it would go up, especially when it's a lot of retail driving it, and they feel very confident now. So, the funny thing is, and I didn't mention, but a lot of people have mentioned, let's take a look at the month chart. You could barely see any movement. Over here, you could barely see any movement based on like the craziness that it was before. So people have mentioned that there is a correlation, and of course there's a correlation because a lot of it's based on Wall Street bet stuff, but people have noticed the correlation between GameStop and AMC moving at the same time, basically. So let's take a look at AMC stock. Just smash the two stocks together. Let's take a look at AMC, which was actually up today by 14%, which I was surprised. I was not expecting this to go up by 14%. Let's see. Again, let's take a look at the actual chart here. This looks very similar to GameStop, right? Very similar. So, and I mean, the hype, the reasons is that the hype was buy AMC, buy GME, they're heavily shorted stocks, you know. But the thing that is, so that's why there was these the similarities in here before. But the thing is, the fact that it's up today, when GameStop is up today, and it's different reasons, right? The GameStop reason was Keith Gill being the catalyst there, and then the AMC. I think the reason that AMC is actually up was the governor of New York was saying that he wanted to open movie theaters again, something regarding that news. But it's just weird that it would spike that much today based on that news. I just found that very strange, and it's even pre-market. It's up 7.9%. It's crazy. So if you're in AMC, I don't think I know anyone that's in AMC. There's still a lot of people in AMC. If you're at AMC, then that's good news for you, but they are definitely still tied together. They're definitely still moving in tandem. So, they're not quite the same pattern today, but they're both up double digits today, or double digits yesterday, rather. Next one, Boeing. This is one that I was not actually, I said that Boeing based on the fact that the 777 crash was going to, people were going to dip, and then possibly even, you know, people that were in it for the value were like, oh, if it dips a decent amount, people will start buying it up after the dip. So actually, it did a little bit differently than I was anticipating for here. It seemed like, did it dip Friday? It dipped Friday, is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, that was a little bit odd. And then it boosted up in the morning, which I was not expecting, and then it did that. So I was expecting it to just go from here down, right? I was expecting that, but I was not expecting the bump up first. So that's actually, I was a little, we'll say half wrong. I was half right, I was half wrong in what Boeing was going to do, but it's still up pre-market over there. But yeah, they're grounding a lot of planes. I think they said it was some kind of metal. I'm trying to remember the actual name of what they called it. But anyway, that's we basically discussed it. I just wanted to cover what we discussed in the other video. American Airlines. I was completely wrong about this. So the reason that American Airlines, one of the some analysts like rated it to a strong buy, which was, and I figured it was going to dip, but not quite as much as Boeing. I figured Boeing was going to take a bigger hit. I figured American Airlines was going to dip a little bit, but yeah, they upgraded it to a buy, American Airlines, and that was the catalyst to make it spike. I couldn't have predicted that, right? If it wasn't for that catalyst, I think we would have seen it take a little bit, not a crazy dip, but I think we would have seen it take a little dip. So I was wrong there, but I did not predict that catalyst coming in today. So, yeah, fair value overvalued, but I'm not saying that American Airlines is good or bad or whatever. I'm just saying that like that was the catalyst that I wasn't expecting when I did my predictions. SunPower. Well, SunPower I didn't actually say was going to move today. I just said that based on what I heard, based on the like the Texas power grid failures, that SunPower would be an interesting one. There was a lot of different power-related stocks, especially solar power, that would be interesting buys for the future. SunPower, I wasn't actually expecting to move very much at all today, but geez. Not great. So I do want to actually talk to the person that recommended SunPower, because it's not something that I recommended personally. It was something that was recommended to me. They're like, oh yeah, SunPower is definitely undervalued in the 30s, right? So and I mentioned why, based on the fact that they couldn't hire enough people fast enough for their. I think that this may actually be Again, let me do some more research. If you guys want me to do a video on specifically SunPower and the fundamentals of SunPower, I would be more than willing to do that. But it seems to me like I might be interested in actually picking up some SunPower. Again, I do want to do some more research on it before that. But yeah, based on what he said, and I would be looking for a floor, and I want to continue to look at the stock and look for a floor and see a nice time for. I mean, it's again, he said anything in the 30s, and this is not me. This is just based on someone that's been in the industry for a while, and not me. I'm not saying go out and buy SunPower. I'm just saying that based on the things that he said, he thinks that it's a buy anywhere in the 30s. So I would like to do some more research to confirm or deny that, how I feel about that. Let's get on to the next thing. Nope, that's not the next thing. The next thing is Tesla. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So Tesla, there was some news from JD. Tesla, it was 800 and now it's 682. It's a massive. Jeez. So I still think Tesla is actually a great stock. Tesla's a great company. The more and more that I learn about Tesla, the more I read about Tesla, the more I like dive into Tesla, I'm like, this is it. I mean, it's really not just a car company. A lot of people consider it just a car company. They analyze it based on it being a car company. They're a lot more than a car company. Right now, they're half a Bitcoin company as well. So Tesla is down. One of the reasons, well, there's actually a few reasons Tesla is down. One of the reasons Tesla is down is Bitcoin is tanked, right? So Bitcoin tanked because Janet Yellen, hold on, I have this pulled up actually in the other window. Janet Yellen news. She came out. She trashed Bitcoin. Says using here's the thing. She was actually kind of correct in what she said though. Janet Yellen says using Bitcoin is extremely inefficient way to transact. On Monday said Bitcoin is extremely inefficient way of conducting transactions. It is often used for illicit finance. We knew about that. That's not shocking that it's used for criminal stuff. Bitcoin hit a new record of 58,000. Insane numbers, right? Insane numbers. So yeah. And I think she said something else. I want to just mention this. The amount of energy that's consumed in processing those transactions is staggering. And she's actually correct that there is a large amount of energy consumed in Bitcoin transactions. And they're working on ways to fix that. And they're very concerned with, like, Elon's very concerned with the carbon footprint of like Bitcoin transactions. So it's just that it's the whole Bitcoin thing is like weird. If you said like in 2000, if you were like, oh yeah, Bitcoin is going to be a digital cryptocurrency, like a blockchain cryptocurrency, and is going to consume massive amounts of energy to process, people would be like, what are you talking about, you psychopath? If you said this in 2000, if you said this in 1980, no one would. I mean, it's technology, right? But if you said this like at these different points in time, people would like be like, you are a psycho. You should be locked up in a crazy loony bin because you have no idea what you're talking about. It's just weird to think that stuff like this is actually like there's a cryptocurrency and it's costing massive amounts of energy to process cryptocurrency. But anyway, yeah, Bitcoin is down quite a sizable amount. It was up to 58,000, and is now down to 48. So, pretty significant drop. That's one of the reasons Tesla is down. Also, JD Power and Associates, they said, crap, I don't remember exactly what they said, but they said it was like an unsafe, something along the lines of like there's safety issues, or they don't feel that the cars are safe. So Tesla's been dropping for those few different reasons. I'm curious. I feel like some people are going to be waiting for a floor on Tesla. I mean, not like really a floor, but they're waiting for maybe to see how far down Tesla dips and potentially to buy some more. So, interesting on there. I think they said it was a diamond top for Tesla right now, so they're kind of concerned about that. But another reason that Tesla has been seeing some pressure is Churchill Capital Group. Actually, they confirmed their merger and they are tanking. So Churchill Capital Group is Lucid, which is a competitor to Tesla, right? But the thing is with them is that they don't, like, they're not even close to being able to put out what Tesla's already out there putting out cars. People are driving. Like, I can go downstairs right now and I can see several Teslas in the parking lot. I don't see several Lucid Motors cars in the parking lot, right? So I'm not that concerned about Lucid Motors currently. Tesla is still a significant amount past them that I am really not worried about this. Is there anything else no, I don't want to actually talk about that last slide. I'm going to do some more research. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, that's the whole situation with Churchill. But it is down 38% pre-market. Feel bad for the people that got burned from here, but yeah, I heard about it and I was like, I'm not really interested. But I mean, even Tesla's down a lot. It's not down this much, but even Tesla's down a lot. But I feel that I'm not too worried about Tesla. The only reason that I'd be worried about Tesla is, and we'll probably get into this in a future video, but the impending questions on whether the market is going to take a nosedive just in general or not, right? The bubble bursting. Some people say yes, some people say no, some people say don't worry. People always saying there's going to be a bubble burst. I was looking at the numbers. They are concerning. So I want to do a little bit more analysis on the numbers, but yeah, I'm not I'm probably going to still invest, probably going to still like, try to make some good numbers, but I'm also going to be cautious about how much of a percentage of my portfolio I actually have in stocks, because I'm not sure what I'm going to be a little cautious in what's going to happen, because there are some signs that there's there's already some corrections, right? There's already some corrections going on, but there's some signs that we may see a big drop soon. But anyway, that still has yet to be seen. This is just the information on. We were right about GameStop. Half right about this one, half right about Boeing. Just weird pattern actually for the day, in my opinion. American, I didn't know that there was going to be. It wasn't even supposed to go down that much. I felt like Boeing was going to take more of a hit than American. American just happened to be, if it happened on a different airline, Southwest, then the Southwest would have gone down. But yeah. And then SunPower was SunPower. I am really surprised. Well, actually, I'm not surprised, because that's just analysts saying what they feel that the value of the company is. So that's why it's going up and down, up and down. Too bad we can't too bad we can't get the inside information on what the analysts are going to say about any given stock at any given time. But that would be inside information that would be illegal. So anyway, that's it for this one. I think I've talked way more than enough for today. Just going over some of the things that I predicted yesterday, some of the crazy things going on today. Good luck with everything in the market today, because it's going to be psycho. I don't even want to look at my portfolio today. I really don't. I'm going to be like, oh, that was rent. Oh, that was next month's rent. Oh, that was the month after that's rent. Oh, that's the month. Okay, well, that's I didn't. You know what? I didn't want. I'm trying to be a minimalist. I guess I could be a minimalist in my portfolio as well. My bank account wants to be a minimalist too. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck today. Make some smart decisions, and hope that everything that you're invested in is up. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'll see you as always in the next one.